Welcome to Firearms of America. Today I am back here at Shooters in Fort Myers, Florida, and I have this beautiful Springfield XDm Elite with me in this beautiful FDE color. I absolutely love it. With the threaded barrel to accommodate your suppressor or silencer, the optics system port if you want to remove that and put a red dot system on it, co-witness sights, of course all your XDM features like the beaver tail safety similar to 1911. Let's do some shooting and see what it can do. All right, now of course most of you, all of you are, if you're watching a gun review, you already know. You are familiar with the Springfield Armory, right? However, some of you are not familiar with the HS product. Now, HS product is a Croatian firearms manufacturer, and this design, actually the XDM designs, have been rebranded into the Springfield Armory. So let's see what this partnership between Croatia and United States of America did for this beautiful firearm. All right, so starting with our magazine, I absolutely love it. Just look at that, very nicely numbered. All right, and you would say, ooh, 19 capacity, pretty good. No, this is actually 22 because this is the extended version of the magazine, which is very, very impressive, especially if you're planning to have this gun as your home defense weapon. I think it's a fantastic option. However, you probably already guessed, this gun has been designed to be one of those workhorses, one of those combat pistols as a sidearm for your tactical needs. Let's see how it shoots. Now, the barrel on this gun is, obviously you already noticed, it is a threaded barrel. The total length is 5 and a little bit more than a quarter, 528. Hammer forged threaded barrel. Let's see, I think I got my 10 rounds in. There we go. With a very nice magwell, so that it's easier to get your magazine in. Let's do some shooting. Yes, finally. So I will start. I will try to get that little orange circle on the bottom right there. All right. I do love the slides, very easy to rack. Probably worth mentioning, there is this racked slide indicator, not the loaded chamber, but there is also the loaded chamber indicator here on the top of the slide, as you can see. I love it. All right, so let's do some shooting. All right, so as you can see, it did not lag back on the last round. It was actually me, the operator, not the gun. It is because I was resting my finger here on the slide release. So, not the gun, me, not the ammo either, me. All right, so a few things that I wanted to point out here about this gun. First of all, the mag release, as you can see, operates beautifully. Not only that, it is actually ambidextrous. Yes, very good. Not only that, you also have your slide release that is ambidextrous. So this gun is definitely applicable if you're a lefty. Yeah, you can have this gun and just be fine with it. You probably already noticed that there isn't really any kind of thumb safety going on this pistol. However, the pre-trigger was implemented here, which is kind of a similar system that you would find on the typical Glock, because typically Glocks, they don't have any kind of safety. Not typically, they don't have any kind of thumb safety, but they do have this pre-trigger system as a safety, which allows you to kind of feel the trigger before you put your finger on the trigger. All right, so let me demonstrate the trigger, because it is actually a pretty good trigger. So after you put your finger, after you pass through the pre-trigger safety, right, you do have probably about a very familiar, very safe 2 millimeters of travel, and then probably about 0.5 millimeter of something unsure, and then a crisp snap. Really good trigger. I like it a lot. Let's put a few more rounds through it, and then we will talk about some more features. Now, you probably already noticed the sides, and the sides, they do look a little bit different, right? First of all, they're not dotted in any way, which honestly I do like it a lot because it doesn't give you any kind of confusion between lining up the dots and lining up the posts. Here you just line up the posts and you're done. But one thing you're probably asking, why are they so tall? Well, there are a few reasons for it. First of all, I think it's really great, very well thought through, is that when you install your red dot system, they will actually co-witness with the red dot, and I think that is just fantastic, because I've seen a lot of pistols out there that do have the MOS, the optic system, right, the red dot on the pistol, and the sides, they just become useless. Here it's not the case. Red dot is an addition to sides here, so co-witness, that's what it is. But there is another reason. Another reason why these posts are so high is because whenever you install your suppressor or silencer, which is probably going to be about this thick, probably about 1 inch, you still are able to aim over it. So your suppressor is not blocking the side. I think it is great. Now you probably already noticed on the slide, there are serrations on the back of the slide and on the front of the slide, depending on how you like to rack your slide, right? The slide itself, I think it feels really good. It is not too tight, but at the same time, it is not in any way too loose. So pretty good. Let's do some more shooting and see if I can hit any of those flappy pedals. Now, here is one thing I wanted to point out before I do some shooting. As you can see, right now it's not racked, but there is a loaded magazine. Let's take the magazine out. Now we know that it is actually cocked, right? There is this indicator on the back. But we also know that there's nothing in the chamber because this chamber indicator is actually down. Now, however, we know that there is something in the chamber. I think it's just a fantastic feature that you have both. Tells you exactly what state your pistol is in. All right, let's see if I can hit any of those flappy pedals. Oh, I did, wow. Didn't turn. And looks like I only put 2 rounds into the magazine. Let's do a few more, because that's not enough. I'm enjoying this gun. Okay, so I already mentioned briefly the beaver tail safety, which is what you get in your typical 1911. Basically what it does is, if you don't have a full grip on your firearm, you won't be able to press the trigger unless you have the grip on your firearm, which is, I think, is a good safety feature. I do like it. Let me put 5 rounds this time so that I can't talk and do things at the same time. It's too complicated. And with the mag well, it's just so easy to get your magazine in. All right, let's see if I can get it this time. Yes. All right, let's see if I can get another one. Okay, so again, because I was resting my finger on the slide release, didn't lock back on the last round. So overall, I do like this gun a lot. I think it is a fantastic option whenever it comes to having this gun as your home defense weapon. One of the reasons, of course, because they're 22 capacity magazine, which is very impressive. And you do get 2, and reloading is just an absolute breeze thanks to this awesome magwell, which you're already getting it. One other thing that I wanted to mention in this firearm, which is very impressive, I think this is the easiest firearm to disassemble. Just look at that. All you have to do is lock the slide back, push this slide stop rod, and then carefully release, and that's it. How nice and easy is that? It's just fantastic. I mean, everything, this firearm, this pistol, it was designed to be in combat. And I think Springfield, together with HS product, Croatia, they did a great job. I absolutely love this pistol. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. This was Firearms of America. As always, if you have any requests for reviews, drop them in the comments below and I'll be happy to address them. I'll see you guys in the next video.